Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Thursday, May 14th, 2026. The Senate Banking Committee advances the Clarity Act. Lido plans to consolidate its validators. Coinbase becomes a treasury deployer for Hyperliquid. And KelpDAO resumes RSETH withdrawals. All this and more starts right after this message. ETH Daily sponsorships are now open. Reach over 10,000 Ethereum native subscribers every weekday. Learn more at ethdaily.io/sponsor. The U.S. Senate Banking Committee has passed the Clarity Act to the Senate floor on May 14th with a 15-9 bipartisan vote, including 2 Democratic yes votes, marking the first comprehensive federal crypto regulatory framework to clear a major legislative hurdle. Led by Senate Banking Committee Chairman Tim Scott, the bill draws a clear line between digital asset securities and commodities, establishes clear transaction rules, and ends the regulation by enforcement approach that has stifled crypto innovation in recent years. The bill now heads to a full Senate floor vote. KelpDAO has unpaused RSETH withdrawals, bridging, and claims as part of a coordinated restart following the protocol's recovery from the April 18th exploit. Exchange rates will also be updated, at which point accrued stake and rewards for RSETH holders during the pause will be reflected. RSETH is now fully backed thanks to funds raised from DeFi United. Aave has simultaneously unpaused RSETH across its Ethereum Core, Arbitrum Base, Linea, and Mantle markets. Deposits remain closed pending a brief stabilization window, and the remaining RSETH tranches will be sent over to fully refill the Layer 0 lockbox. The utilization rates across affected markets on Aave remain elevated. Coinbase announced it is now a USDC deployer for Hyperliquid, an EVM-compatible chain leading on-chain perps trading. Coinbase will manage the reserves and share yield back to Hyperliquid. Circle will handle the technical side using CCTP for cross-chain transfers. USDC will replace USDH as the de facto settlement currency on Hyperliquid, making it the official quote asset. There's already $5 billion in USDC on Hyperliquid. USDH markets remain functional but will be sunset over time with feeless conversions to USDC and fiat redemptions during the wind-down. Coinbase said it has also increased its staked HYPE position. Lido Finance completed its first validator consolidation on the Hudi testnet, kicking off a wave of testing ahead of a planned mainnet rollout in August 2026. The protocol aims to consolidate all curated validators from roughly 240 0x01 validators down to approximately 3,750 0x02 validators. The shift is made possible by Max Effective Balance, introduced in Ethereum's Spectra upgrade, which raised the maximum effective balance per validator from 32 Ether to 2,048 Ether. Consolidation reduces operation overhead significantly. Fewer active validator indices also enables faster attestation aggregation, improving finality times on Ethereum. In other news, Zerion releases a CLI for agents, Kraken migrates to CCIP, Aave launches a bug bounty program, Etherscan adds snaky charts, and the Ethereum Everywhere team launches an Ethereum hub in Libsyn. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.